My name is Jim Turnbull. I've been working at Tiny Tim's for just about exactly 4 years now. I started, my wife was looking for something for me to do after I retired, about 2 years before I retired. And she looked on the internet and found Tiny Tim's woodworking place and thought I'd like that, because I do like to work with wood. And so when I finally did retire, we called up and they needed people. So that was great.
What did you do before? Sorry, if you had something in mind, keep going.
Yeah, I worked at a box making plant, making cardboard boxes. I was a maintenance mechanic there, and I have a lot of woodworking things at home, tools that I don't use very much. And so anyway,
You can keep looking at me too instead of the camera.
Okay.
I think it makes a better interview.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to turn this on. The light up underneath your hat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, keep going.
Okay. I've loved working here. I work every day that we're open, pretty much. I was here. Big Mark and I were here the day the earthquake struck. We're the only two here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was kind of a surreal experience.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love giving cars away. I've had a lot of good experiences giving cars away. I talked to some people that I was passing. I don't remember what country we were in, a foreign country, passing them on the street. They had a little girl, and I said, "Can I give your daughter a car?" There were two parents and grandparents, I think, with the little girl, and they said no. I said, "It's free." No thanks. Okay. So I went over and was standing in line. My wife and I were going to go into an aquarium, and the father and little girl came back, and he said, "She would like to have a car." and I had an experience in an airport going to a foreign country also, and I gave one to a little girl that was Middle Eastern. Obviously, the characteristics, and they said they were from Jordan. I said, "Oh, that's interesting, because these cars are made in West Jordan, Utah, and similar to Jordan, the country of Jordan, they have a Jordan River that flows into a Dead Sea." I said it's exactly the same way in Utah, flows into the Great Salt Lake. So that was kind of interesting. I gave another one to a little boy that his father came back to me and said, "This is his birthday. You kind of made his day giving him a toy on his birthday." I also, my brother, who lives in Tooele, loves to give cars away.
Yeah.
I was with him one day and we stopped in a Home Depot, and there was a child just walking across the parking lot, and so I was in his vehicle, got out of his truck and gave a car to this little boy, and he was very thankful. My brother drove on down and parked his truck and saw a little girl and walked over and gave her a car, And she grabbed him and gave him a big hug, and then said, "Mom, can you take our picture?" And she gave him another big hug. so I've had a lot of experiences like that. It's just fun to do. And
you've run most of the machines?
I've run all of the machines.
Yeah.
Love running all of them.
Do you have a favorite? Or just anything?
Probably the bandsaw. A close second would be the router. I like stamping the logo on the bottom of the car too.
That's kind of your job right now. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Well, I have an oxygen concentrator, and it doesn't like the dust, so I don't do the real dusty stuff so much now.
No.
I miss it, though.